How's everybody doing tonight? You guys are beautiful. Hello. My name is Arnold, and I'm every one of you's people's father. And tonight I'm going to give you a little selection of stories all written by people within my family. I'm going to tell you little jokes in between. We get a little daddy thing that'll rub your back. You know what I'm saying? Just story time. Story time for grown-ups. I love you guys. You guys are beautiful. All of you. Even you, lady with the Adam's apple. Where? I'm just kidding. Here's the first little joke for you. It's one of my favorite jokes. Why did the skeleton not cross the road? Anyone want to guess? No, it's because he had dementia and he didn't know where he was at. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. You guys will get over it. You guys seen that Borat guy? He's funny. All right. This first story is written by my eldest daughter and the prettiest of all of them. It's called My Mom is Cooler Than Me, and it's written by Alex Bellisle, who doesn't share the last name as me because I made love with a Middle Easterner.
Thanks, Dad.
Okay, so this is called My Mom is Cooler Than Me. For my 16th birthday, all I wanted was a nose ring because it was the 90s. I felt at the time that a pierced nose would make me one badass and rock and roll. Rejected by my peers that I thought sucked and accepted by the ones that were huge Jane Addiction fans but whose parents wouldn't let them get their noses pierced. And they wouldn't rebel because they deep down also sucked. I thought that piercing my nose would make me absolutely fucking awesome. I begged my mom to take me for my birthday. She refused, stating that it was a deformation of my face and looked completely ugly. But after much perseverance, she agreed under the consideration that I, 1, pay for it myself, and 2, take her out to lunch afterwards. And I agreed. We went to the tattoo parlor the day of my 16th birthday, just a few hours before I'd head into my job at Barnes & Noble because I wanted to tell the tale of how cool I was to all my co-workers. Okay, so let me tell you straight, that shit really hurt, okay? Really fucking hurt my nose. But, it's cool. After, the metal stud was firmly in place in my nose, the tattooed man who had done it called my mom into his cubicle, office. My mom stared at my tainted nose in awe. "Wow," she said. "Did it hurt?" "Not so much." Right. "It looks so cool," she said with enthusiasm. I encouraged her enthusiasm, thinking that she was trying to make me feel good because she was my mom, but secretly thought I was awesome as shit, right? So I daydreamed of my cool new self, drinking crazy horse 40s, failing AP English test, unnecessarily cursing, beating up kittens, and all over being a serious fucking badass, until I heard coming from my mom's mouth, "I'm gonna get one." "You're gonna get one what, Mom?" "I'm gonna get a nose ring too," my mom said. My mom, who I asked to drop me off at the corner up the street from the mall so the other kids didn't see me with her. My mom, who talked about Hall & Oates' latest album like it didn't come out 12 years ago. My mom, who I got this nose ring to try and be everything that she was not. "If you get your nose pierced, I'm never going to talk to you again," I said, right? And my mom considered this momentarily, then looked at my nose again and said, "Oh, whatever, then don't fucking talk to me." Well, I'm gonna walk to work, which is 5 miles away, and I really didn't want to walk to work, right? "It's your funeral," she said with a shrug, right? And then she did it, right? I watched as the small silver ring went into her nose, and with hot tears streaming down my face, I gave her the finger and walked out the door to the nerdy bookstore that I worked at. In the freezing February cold, I walked all the way to work, crying, hating my mother. but at least I look totally freaking alt-rock at the same time. Thank you.
Give another applaud for that round of boobies that just told the story. Very topical story, Alex. I love you. I see you at home. And what better to have a story like that about piercings than during this horrible economy? Woo, woo, woo. The economy. And speaking of the economy, you better buy a house now before the prices go up. And speaking of buying houses, you better buy shirts to wear inside those houses. BooTown, selling shirts. A fucking plug.